All right. So understand this. We are walking, talking bodies of bacteria. Okay? All right? Bacteria to cells. Do you realize that bacteria to cells, it's 10 to 1? So we've got like 50 trillion cells in our body, but we have 500 trillion good bacteria in our body. So we are walking, talking globs of bacteria. So you go ahead and attack that bacteria. And understand something. Do you know what? If medical health was true health care, they'd be telling you how to protect your bacteria, not to attack it. Okay? And they would be telling you that the inner terrain is everything. Your inner terrain decides what's going to live there, whether it's bad bacteria or a worm or viruses that are dead anyways, or it's going to be fungus because the yeast turned into fungus. But it's all environment. Let me ask you a question. So when you come home and the family's fighting and everybody's depressed or angry, how does that make you feel right away? When you come home and the family is just loving and hugging and saying, how are you? I love you. And you say, I love you back. Now tell me the environment doesn't matter. Now tell me it doesn't matter. Oh, let me just say this. It is so important that you get this. All right? How important is your poop? I'll tell you the scoop on poop is 1 gram of stool has 100 billion strong bacteria, or it's going to have 1 billion weak bacteria, and if they're weak, then those weak bacteria are going to attack you. And understand something, bad bacteria give off bad moods. Yeah. Did I tell you earlier that your bacteria will talk 9 times to your brain when your brain only talks 1 time back? Now, if those bacteria are talking 9 times to your brain and they're mainly bad bacteria, then they're going to be bad frequencies, bad thoughts. Are you with me? So if you don't think that bad bacteria cause bad moods, then you are in a big surprise. And understand something, those bad bacteria give off endotoxin, and endotoxin is very toxic, and that's what disturbs the whole gut-brain connection. That's what disturbs everything on an inflammatory connection, from colitis to ileitis to diverticulitis to ulcers. I mean, look at your intestine has only 1 cell thick on the lining, and we end up burning that out every day. And if you burn that 1 cell thick lining out, you are going to absorb so much toxins, okay, and fungus and bad bacteria and waste products. The reality is everything's set up like this because if it wasn't, you'd be dead already. If you didn't have symptoms, you'd be dead already. If you didn't have a GPS called pain, you would be dead already. And that is the God's truth.